Barely a month after he was retired, General Christopher Musa walks into the Senate to be confirmed as Nigeria's new Minister of Defense. His nomination by President Bola Tinubu comes as Nigeria faces its toughest security challenge yet in almost 2 decades. With nearly 30 years of military experience, Musa believes Nigeria can win the war, but states the Nigerians must be united and determined enough to confront their common enemy.
The important thing is for us to take the ownership of the challenges confronting our dear nation. These are things that we can't defeat. We can't win this war. But until we are deliberate about it, until the way we are determined, knowing that we are brothers and sisters, and God has a purpose, putting us here together, is not to destroy ourselves, but to build ourselves up. And that's, for me, the most important aspect, that all Nigerians must put hands together to defeat the enemy.
Musa's appointment has been widely applauded, considered by many as one of the key persons in the country with the right solutions to Nigeria's security challenges.
First and foremost, I want to most sincerely thank Mr. President for this nomination, because this nomination is a nomination that is a square peg in a square hole, having regard to the tremendous contributions that the nominee has made as an officer of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria towards defending the territorial integrity of this country.
I just want to tell you that we expect so much from you. This country is passing through a grave situation.
Musa vows to go all out after the terrorists, and in doing so, cut off their finances, which includes illegal mining activities.
We must stop ransom payments. And in doing that, sir, even when ransoms are being paid, some other, because people want to do that, we can track the money is being paid and where does the money come from.
But for a moment, the Senate screening was slightly disrupted after Senator Sani Musa requested that the military veteran should be allowed to go.
Have you noticed that at that entrance there's a lot of noise?
The endless noise forced a visibly angry president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, to his feet in a symbolic parliamentary practice to restore the sanctity of the Senate.
This is not a period we should say bow and go. Even Donald Trump is on our neck. We have not yet asked him what his response will be to Donald Trump, the president of America. He is not just anybody. Chief of Defense Staff, a nominee for a Minister of Defense of a country, and you stand up and say you should take a bow and go, with so many questions on the mouth of Nigerians, with over 200 Nigerian children in the bush, kidnapped and being tortured.
From that moment on, there was no who's barred, as lawmakers fired all of the toughest questions, significant among which is Senate's probe into an alleged sabotage in the military that saw the withdrawal of soldiers just moments before the attack on schoolgirls in Kebbi, and the ambush and killing of Brigadier General Musa Umar. Responding to a barrage of questions, Musa rephrased his earlier statement on the prompting of Senator Adam Oshomole, who wanted more assurances from him that Nigeria will win the war. Musa's screening comes as Senate tightens the nose on kidnappers with a bill that seeks to designate the crime as an act of terrorism and prescribing maximum death sentence, scaling second reading.
Kidnapping must be properly designated, its consequences aptly identified, and punishments meted out appropriately. And so, Mr. President, I think that we should go ahead and allow for a second reading of this bill in the hope that a properly designated act of criminality with its concomitant punishment will act as a deterrent to the daily occurrence of kidnapping in our country.
But for Nigeria to win the war, Musa is calling for a centralized database for all citizens. He boldly tells the lawmakers and political actors to also address the issues of good governance in the country. Omo Bazwai, Arise News.